Before it went live. No, but that's the standard. Very good. So, Salawam, first and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great Millstone and taught us this truth. Peace and blessings to the hopefully elect, 144,000 men pushing the truth and wholehearted sincerity across the four winds. We're GMS Germany camp out here preaching and prophesying the spirit and power of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, the downfall of this wicked ass kingdom. You know, doing rehearsing the righteous acts by trying to keep the law, statutes, commandments in this wicked ass kingdom. You know, hastening and hoping for the day of Yahweh, the return of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Yahweh being who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahushai being who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Got something?
Huh?
You want to go into? No, just go through the spirit. Con, man, because you know, through the spirit we see the times we're in there. What's today?
25th.
They're Christmas, right?
No.
But Germany
was yesterday.
Germany has 3 Christmas days, right?
Yes, the second
Yesterday was
Christmas. Yes, yesterday was the Christmas. Today's
Holy
the second.
Holy Eve.
Yeah, second. Today's the second.
Holy.
Today's Christmas. They say on
Today's
the 20th.
Christmas.
Today's Christmas.
Today's the second Christmas day.
Not
So
first.
yesterday.
First Christmas day.
Hold on. Say now.
No. If you think she's right, then let it be right, man.
Okay, so explain it to me because
Yeah, you should explain. You know, right?
You see? First. That's
Yeah.
not fair.
The first. Yeah. So I said it's the north is the north, man.
so what? Explain it to me because I didn't get it. I'm not getting it.
Because in Germany, you got Christmas on the 24th at the evening at like 7 p.m. There you get the presents. And the 25th is then the first Christmas holiday.
25th is like a holiday.
Christmas Eve is the first day. Christmas Eve, then they say the first Christmas day is 25th, and then 22nd, 26th is the second Christmas day.
So tomorrow, another Christmas.
Oh man, it's Christmas Eve, but they celebrate that shit is yesterday.
It's the evening.
Yesterday evening.
So okay, so the 25th.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said the 26th.
I said 24th.
No, you said 25th and the 26th.
Yeah, it's because I said the second or third. Because for me, Christmas Eve is the first day, but they call this the first day. So I said the 25th is the first, the second Christmas day, and 26th third Christmas day. But they say 24th is the Christmas Eve, where they celebrate it. The 25th is the Christmas day, first Christmas day, and 26th is second Christmas day. You understand?
Yeah. So tomorrow's another Christmas day.
Yeah. I don't know what happens for 3 days, but the day where they celebrate is 24th, man. Like 25th and 26th, what they normally do is just come together with different family members on each day. Yeah.
But technically, tomorrow will be another Christmas day. You know, a Friday.
Yeah.
It's Sunday anyway. This
Another vacation day.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we in the midst of their unholy days. You know, through the spirit probably how about Shema we understand. You know, we've been awakened to what their days is. Matter of fact, we can go into that Jeremiah 10. You know, because the traditions that we rehearse today are just traditions of men. You know, from that have been rehearsed over and over and over through the generations, and this is what you see today. What has been rehearsed and passed down through generations. This is what you see through the religion, through the customs, Christmas, Hanukkah, Easter.
Hanukkah from us, right?
It's technically was ours, but they add their spin on it. They add their spin on it and made it into something else. You know, with the dreidel and the dreidel and all of this stuff. You know,
because Germany, the Hanukkah doesn't really celebrate. It's only from the Amalekites. You know, they celebrated. And I remember when they started it, they had the biggest menorah back there at the place, man. Biggest thing, man. And no, I think it wasn't right because at like 12 or 13, normally we have 7. Yeah. Look at Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1. Hear the word which the Lord Yahweh speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. This saith the Lord Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
See, so we were commanded not to learn the way of the heathen, and that just shows you that they had customs contradictory to what our customs were in that time. All right, we were living in a certain manner. We were living according to a certain way, as opposed to them. And the Lord had commanded us not to do what? Not to hearken unto those their customs. Be good. So through that, we see many things. We see that this law was not given unto everybody, even in that time. So He only gave it to a certain amount of people. So only a certain amount of people can keep it in this time also. All right. So it's only going to be a certain amount of people that is going to hearken unto this word in these last days, just as He was talking to a certain amount of people in those times also, amongst all of the idols and the nations that were round about. Go ahead.
Verse 3. Jeremiah 10 and 3 says, for the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workman with the axe. They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not.
See, and this is what they do right now. This is what they're doing with a Christmas tree. It's the same thing what you do with a Christmas tree. You fasten it to the ground, you deck it with gold and lights and red and green balls and all these manners of ornaments and putting all over it. You know, talking about their remembrance for memories and all of these things. All right. Those are customs from men. All right. And what did it say? Vain. They're vain, man. Empty. They're nothing. All right. Go ahead.
That's wisdom.
That was it. That was it. There you go. So yeah. So we've been in captivity and we've had to rehearse the customs and the traditions of the nations that we actually hearken on to us as a punishment. I mean that we've hearkened on to, not us to us. They're gonna hearken on to us in the kingdom. But we've hearkened on to them and learned their traditions and learned their customs and turned our backs on Yahweh Shem Shai, which ultimately got us punished. Yeah, go ahead.
This Proverbs 3:31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. Yeah, man. We shouldn't follow these customs because they're the ways of our oppressors, man. This goes all the way back to the Babylonian Empire, and when you think about it, like I said yesterday when the brothers came together, Esau is just basically stealing all the customs of the people that were ruling before him. He made nothing of himself. All these things that he has are either Babylonian Empire, Babylonian customs or Medo-Persian customs, so on and so forth. So they didn't really create anything themselves. Even the Mount Seir, where they have the structure of, for the different buildings, like you see in Washington D.C., also in Berlin, the architecture is even that is from the Canaanites actually, because they got driven out. Yeah, the Horites, if I remember right, they got driven out, and then the Edomites inherited them. They went in and basically possessed them.
And what you do when they moved into there, they mingled with the women too. They mingled their lineage. They wanted to hide it. Esau has a custom of when he conquers somebody, he replaces them with himself. He'll keep that name there, but he'll change that whole history as it was his history. Like he existed there the whole time. He built the pyramids. You know what I'm saying? He was on a transatlantic slave trade. He might as well say he was in slavery too. He's gonna say that. Whites were in slavery also. He'll take every nation's calamities, every nation's history, and make it his own in a heartbeat. Quick. Go ahead. What you got? What were you about to say? You're about to say something.
That's nothing good. That's nothing good. I have nothing good.
Yeah, so like we were saying, man, uh, we we're in the time of these heathen nations, high holy, supposedly holy days, and we have to push the truth and come call Israel back out of these things, man. All right, call them out of these things. And how do we do that? By studying the prophecies, by hearkening to the meaning of words, breaking the scriptures down. You know, ultimately breaking down the prophecies, professing the prophecies out here on the streets and the highways and hedges. You know, you want to get into Matthew 24?
Yeah, 24.
Yeah, let's go to it.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 14. And it says, "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come."
Very good.
Yeah, so this is what we have right now, man. And this is what we have to do. This is what we should do right now. Man. Teach His word as long as we can, because we see the time of the word is approaching. We see the time of the end is coming nearer and nearer, man, day by day. You know, and we see also the entities out there. You know, especially in these times, because you have to understand. We go back and get Ephesians chapter 6 and start verse 10, because you have to understand that they on the left hand side do this wicked sacrifice right now, man. I think yesterday, Christmas Eve, or today on their Christmas Eve, because in the houses of America, they had do it in the morning or they do it in the evening. Huh?
So what?
They do it in the morning or in the evening.
What sacrifices?
No, the Christmas things.
Oh, in America,
Yeah.
in the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
And it's basically the 24th in the night, 25th in the
Christmas
morning.
Eve. And in the morning, the first thing they do, they run or open all the presents and start saying that Santa Claus bring it all in the night.
So in America, on the 24th, it's Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
So same thing in Germany. This is
But we don't have that third Christmas day.
Yeah, the third Christmas, the second, but the third one, which they call the second. Yeah, they don't have that. You don't have that, but it's basically the same shit. Yeah. So nevertheless, man, you have to understand that they sacrifice a male of I think 33 years old. So kind of like in the age of Yahusha, you know. So that's what they're doing. Why? Because they make their sacrifices to hinder the elect to basically bear the wicked rule, but it's coming to the end sooner or later, man. So read the Ephesians public show. Start at verse 10.
Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh.
Put on the whole armor of the Heavenly Father, man. You know, the Lord Yahweh and the Lord, the Heavenly Father. By what? By through the scriptures, man. Because it's armor is the scriptures. And you take yourself to the scriptures because why? You read the scriptures, you lay off of adultery, lay off eating swine's flesh, you lay off all these false gods. Through what? Through the scriptures, man. Do nothing else but the scriptures. Can we read it?
Standing on it.
That ye may be able to stand against the wills
The wild.
of the devil.
Stand against the wiles of the devil. Keep on reading. Because wiles are the trap, the deceiver and the traps of the devil, man. So put on with the notions and understanding of Yahweh Bashim and Shai that you're able to see them and to fight against them. Read.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities.
See? We don't fight against flesh and blood, but against principalities. So we fight against the demons and these people. You know, keep on reading.
Against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world.
See, against the rulers of the darkness of this world. They have their witchcraft on the left hand side, man. They have their altars, they have their sacrifice that they do, you know, to hinder the elect. And this is what we're seeing right now. That's why you see also this what they call the happiest time of the year. It's the darkest time of the year for us, man. You know, because this time is dead, man. You see it. The trees are dead. Look at the tree right there. No, nothing on there. It's dead, man.
It's not dead. It's just bare. You know what I mean? It's naked. You know? Because if you look at it, it has those little buds on it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but
So
what I'm saying,
point of the matter is that we this is I suppose supposed high holy day for them, but it's a dark time for us, and it's a dark time even in the season also. You know, like the brother was saying, like this is the time where they say like the new year is about to come in, but nothing is fresh. Nothing is being sprung forth. You know, but it just shows you that these customs and these traditions, like I was saying before, it goes into what was handed down over and over and over. And just like he was just talking about how these men are sacrificing and doing these things, those things are handed down through those families too. the ability to sacrifice and to pray into these left-handed principalities. All right, they didn't just find it like these families just didn't find it and then let it just slip away. They got it deeply hidden, protected, and they study it just like how we study the scriptures. Kind of.
Get spiritual wickedness in high places.
Yeah, because they got the priests on the left and side also. Now let's read. Honey, can you give me Hebrews 7:14 real quick? Because um, we are the priesthood of the Lord right now. We mean to Lord, we are kings and priests. Because the priest was open for your sure, so we the priest on the right hand side, so the priest on the left hand side. Right? So that's what they have to understand. There's also in the battle, man. First against the flesh, but also against these demons that just speak the center from us. Because they see the first side against us, man. That's what you have to understand. So we need the protection of the Lord, man. Yanko, can you give me Psalms 91? Sure. You got it?
Sounds
Now, but wait, hold on. Listen to this first.
Hebrews 7:14, for it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah, of which tribe Moses spake nothing concerning Christhood.
Priesthood, see? So the Moses spoke nothing concerning priesthood, but he comes still from Judah. So now the priesthood is open for all the tribes, huh? Through the Lord Yahushua, because when you go back, give me Hebrews chapter 4 and start at verse 14, because Yahushua is our high priest, man, like it says there, and then you can read the song.
Hebrews 4:14. Seeing then that we have a great high priest that is passed into the heavens, Yahushua, son of Yahweh.
See, so
That
he's the
is-
high priest, man. He's our high priest. So you see, if he's the high priest, but he's from the tribe of Judah, showing you that the priesthood is open for all of us, man. So we are kings and priests, man. That's what we're going to be in the kingdom to come.
Let us hold fast our profession, for we have not a high priest which cannot be touched with the feeling of our infirmities, but was in all points tempted like tempted like as we are, yet without sin.
Yeah, man. Yet without sin. So this great high priest, which is our Shai, it's in the heavens sitting on the right hand of the Lord. Can you give me Psalm 110 and verse 1? Psalm 110 and 1. Because the Lord is sitting on the right hand of the. Are you in Psalms already? Yeah? Can you give me real quick? Because the Lord is sitting on the right hand of the Lord Yahweh, waiting to execute the judgment. Huh? Oh, he got it.
Psalms 110 and 1.
Yes, verse 1 here.
The Lord said unto my Lord, sit thou at my right hand until I make thine enemies thy footstool.
Exactly. See, so Yahushua is sitting on the right hand of the Lord Yahweh. This King David actually speaking about King Solomon, but we know who King Solomon reincarnation is Yahushua. So Yahushua is sitting on the right hand of the Heavenly Father Yahweh, waiting for the day to execute his judgment, man, to execute his vengeance. And this is the time that we are about to enter into. Because you see there's nations getting war ready, and we have to prepare ourselves spiritually for that, man. Because even though all these things going on, we got a great high priest, man. Because these demons are only allowed to do what they allowed to do from the Heavenly Father. They can't just do what the fuck they want. They just can't come down right now and kill all of us. No, man. Only if it's sanctioned by the Lord that we should be killed, we should be killed, man. But the point of the matter is, man, we in these times that we should be on a spiritual highest level, man. Especially because we're coming to the time of Jacob's trouble, man. You see it closer day by day. There was an article on Fox News, if I remember right. Maybe soon this the RFID chip, which is the MOTB, going to be used as a certificate for this for the CPAS, man.
Yeah.
So we coming to these times, man. We coming to these times, so this is the time that we're living for, basically. We're waiting for these times because when this comes to pass, our salvation is nearer than when we believe. Give me somebody give me Romans chapter 13, verse 11 real quick. Give me that real quick. Romans 13, 11. And then we read the Psalms chapter 91.
And these words, it strike fear in certain people who are faithless, but also it builds confidence and strength into the ones who are waiting for that salvation. Go ahead.
Romans 13:11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to wake out of sleep.
See, it's high time to wake up to sleep. Yet now it's the time to push this word. Now it's the time to be on fire for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And put your fucking emotions to the side, man. Doesn't matter how you feel. Or you feel sick, doesn't matter, man. Or you feel weak in the spirit, pray for the Lord to heal you. Pray for the Lord to give you strength, man. Have faith in the Lord, man. Right now, this is what we need, man. It's not the time to be weak in the spirit, man. Because if you get weak in the spirit, you get sifted, man. I'm telling you. Because don't forget, man, that the Pesach is right around the corner also. Like 3 months, then it's there again. And we know what is right before the Pesach and right after the Pesach. Sifting season, man. Satan is on the run. He's looking for who may devour. Keep on reading. The penny given 1 Peter 5:8.
Now is our salvation nearer than we believe.
See, now is our salvation nearer than when we believe, man. Now is it nearer, man. It's closer than back in the day when we were in the time of Israel. Because honestly, when you think about it, since the we didn't have any time of peace since after King Solomon. You know, because after King Solomon, Jeroboam split the nation. They fought against each other, and the nation just was in war. So we was can you give me Matthew chapter 12 verse 25? Because our nation is really in a down state. We basically destroyed, man. Because when we fight against each other, man, hey, you know, whoever gets first can read it. Yeah, read it.
Matthew 12:25.
Yeah.
And Yahushai knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation.
See, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. So what happened to the nation of Israel? It's brought to desolation, man. Where are we, man? We have no land. We have no army. We have no power, man. No power right now. We got the Lord in the heavens, yes, but we can't access him. We can't be like, yo, you know, we just run upon the seed and destroy them. We are powerless. We have to wait till the Lord unleashes his power, man. You know, because back in there, what happened? We went to war, but the power of the Lord, we overcame it. Yes, you know. But right now, we are just lost, man. If the Lord is not with us, man, you are fucking lost. That's why we should seek the Lord 10 times more, man. Keep on reading.
And every city or house divided against itself shall not stand.
What is the nation of Israel called? Also the house of Israel. And the house of Israel is divided against itself, and you see what came out of it. Nothing. We just got overrun by the heathen. You know, we got conquered by the heathen. And it's just the same thing. We are in the captivity unto this day, man. Unto this day. We are this day. You know, we are unto this day in our captivity. And there's no way out but by the way of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, 144, you know what I'm saying? That's the spirit, man. Hey, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man.
Stop.
Yeah.
He stopped there.
Yeah,
Let us
man.
see it too.
Hey, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. You know, this is the time that we're in, man. We have to be, we soon out of here, man. And you have to understand, man. We waiting patiently to really unleash our wrath and our vengeance upon the heathen. So how much more the Lord who created all things and his son, you know? Because Yahweh is patient waiting, suffering, man. Suffering on the right hand side of the Lord to get-go to conquer this world because he knows he had the power. And don't forget, man, he got ridiculed, mocked that, scoffed at, spitting, spitting on, beaten on. Mockery was made of him. Don't you think you want vengeance for that, man? Because you want vengeance for the things that happen unto you, right? Because you know these heathen just see as nothing, but you want to be above them. Soon it's gonna happen, yes. But hey, the Lord Yahweh Shai, man, he got the ultimate wrath besides the Lord Yahweh, man. You know, because hey, don't forget from where wrath coming from the Heavenly Father, man. So, you know, and the workings of his indignation are furbished every day, man. You know, which are the missiles.
Say the ICBM missiles
The
getting
missiles.
ready, man.
You know, the missiles getting furbished, they're getting sharper, man. You know, the glittering sword is getting sharp, man. The glittering spear.
And you see it each day and day, every nation arming themselves. Every nation talking about the military might and what they can do, their military capabilities and their surface to ground air defenses and everything. So every nation is getting that, like the brothers just said, furbishing those weapons, man. Getting those missiles ready.
So can you read 1 Peter? Because we see the day approaching, man. Be aware of Satan, man.
But 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
And when you go into the word devour, it means to destroy, man. It means to destroy. So he's seeking opportunity to destroy you. You want to sift you. You have to understand, we got our job to preach this word, right? Satan got his job to basically tempt us to get us out of this truth, you know? And this is really what we have to be aware of, man, because Satan is roaming around us, man. He's roaming around us trying to sift us. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. He using brothers also, man. Don't forget that. He using brothers to get you in the emotional state. You know, that's why we all have to check ourselves daily, man. Constantly checking yourself. You know? Yeah, man. Because hey, this is not the time to fight. This is the time to be in unity. But hey, the Heavenly Father does what he wants, man. You know, whoever has to go has to go. Whoever has to stay has to stay. And it's what you have to understand, man. Because sometimes, even this truth and you walk in this truth, hey, sometimes you have really beloved brother, man. Then he just falls off, man. Hey, it affects you, but you have to keep on pushing because these emotions that we have ultimately come from the flesh, and this flesh is not allowed to affect us in that way that it hinders us from this truth, man. You
That
know,
should get you killed. And it happens in war. When you from one day to the next, you can lose a person. You know, you wake up, you come back in from a mission. You know, you chilling with him, you eat dinner with him. Then the next morning, he get hit by a fucking bomb. He's gone.
yeah, bad, man. The bad.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, man.
it's scanning to see what we're saying.
Yeah.
You know, but you
Yeah,
know,
it's the same thing. The
Yeah.
algorithm chicken.
Yeah.
Same thing on my channel. I remember I had like 3 of them
Yeah,
checking my
yeah.
freaking videos, man.
and then what happened? We got a strike on it. You know,
But hey, that's just to deceive the Esau. Esau just want to hinder this work, but hey, this ain't happening, man. This work comes so long out as long as Heavenly Father wants. But give read the Psalms 91, Bible show. Psalms 91.
so
Yeah, you can start with verse 1. Because you know sickness around Esau want to get you. You see all these things happening. You should seek refuge in the Lord, man.
this is Psalms 91, verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Yeah, see, he destroys the secret place of the Most High, which is his truth. To abide under the shadow of the Almighty. So you're under the protection of the Lord, man. So come to this truth and stay in this truth. Because ultimately, this is your protection. This truth is your protection, man. If you want to believe it or not, keep on reading.
I will say of Yahweh, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power. In Him will I trust.
See, he's my fortress, man. You know, in
Refuge.
him will trust, man. You know, you run to him when you're in danger, man. That's what you should do, man.
When you're
Hey.
on the run,
Yeah.
that's where you hide out at. When they're chasing you, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what that means, man.
Yeah, hey, go back and give me Sirach chapter 2, start verse 1. Can you hold that real quick? Give me Sirach 2 and 1. Concerning the refuge, you know. Because you should seek the Lord when your time is trouble. You shouldn't make haste. You shouldn't run away. You should stay by his side, man. You know, because he's there to deliver you. He just see what you're gonna do. You're gonna stay faithful, or what you're gonna do.
Sirach 1, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, set thy heart aright, and
Constantly.
Constantly.
constantly endure and make not haste in time of trouble.
Exactly. When you're in time of trouble, don't be hasty, man. Don't be hasty. What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? You know? Oh shit. Oh shit. Don't be like that, man. Just stay calm, cool, and collected, man. Analyze the situation. Pray to the Lord for guidance. Do what is necessary, man. You know, do what is necessary because, hey, the Heavenly Father won't give you more that you can take, man. Lapanya, can you give me that in 1 Corinthians 10 and 13 real quick? Give me that in 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. Because Heavenly Father only gives us what we can handle, man. You know, these people having a beautiful time, man, but destruction's right around the corner, man. You want to believe it or not? Man?
Starbucks, you know,
Yeah.
chai lattes,
Yeah.
you
Can you
know.
move over to the a little bit? Yeah. Yeah, man. That's what they do, man. You know, they seem to having a blast, man, but they don't know the destruction's right around the corner, man.
Right on their necks.
You know?
Realize.
Yeah, but we have to realize it also, man. Because the closer destruction comes, man, the closer our ultimate trial comes, man. Which is the hour of temptation, man. You know? And if we're not with the Lord, man, we are lost. You got it?
10 or 1 and 13?
No, 10 and 13.
Okay.
1 Corinthians 10 and 13.
I got it.
Yeah.
1 Corinthians 10 and 13. There had no temptation taken you, but such as is common to men. But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able.
Exactly. So the Heavenly Father won't tempt you above that you are able. He only gonna push you to your limit, man. It's like in sports, man. What does a coach always do? To get your condition on a higher level, you push towards your limit. Where you nearly draw a drop or freaking nearly even pass out, man. And then your limit goes up. And then he pushes to that limit to make you stronger, to make you a better athlete. Same thing what the Heavenly Father does. All right, so this is what the Heavenly Father does, man. The Heavenly Father pushes to his spiritual limit, what you can carry, and then you're gonna let you keep on going, man. Same thing with Job, man. He said, like, yeah, man, take away his wife, you can have everything, but don't kill him. You can touch his body, so on and so forth, but don't kill him. You know, and that's really the thing what the Heavenly Father does. The Heavenly Father can take away everything from you, but at the end, you saw what Job what happened to Job, man. He received the double, man. He received double back, man.
And he had much.
Yeah, exactly. He had a lot of things, man. So that's really the thing, man. So you have to understand, man. It's not the time to make haste. It's time to be faithful towards the Lord, man, and to seek refuge in Him. You in a miserable state, man. Pray to the Lord to give you the strength to come out of it. You know. Don't only pray for deliverance. Pray also for the strength to overcome, man. Because lately a lot of sickness going around also. Even it's come to the point that the elder apostle said, like, hey, yo, if you have the illness, man, you better stay at home, man. So this is really the time that we're in, man, because this is a pestilence, and the autumn pestilence really coming to the juices that they putting out there. They're talking already about the fourth booster, the second booster, basically. Talking about that, and I think France was it or Spain. They said, like, yeah, there's a medical advice already out there for the healthcare workers. They should get the second booster, man. So hey, we in that time, man. We in that time, man. Our salvation is nearer than ever when we believe, man. So stay faithful, man. Stay faithful. So go back to Psalms 91, Babak Shah. Then we're gonna read the whole thing, man. It's beautiful.
Come.
Give me yours too again.
Psalms 91 and 2. I will say of Yahweh, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in Him will I trust. Verse 3. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence.
Exactly. So he gonna protect you from the snare of the fowler, man. And who's the fowler? Esau. When you go into the fowler, word fowler, it means him that basically sets a trap for a bird, man. This is what a fowler is. He's setting traps for the birds and want to catch them. And this is ultimately Esau, because you see that we, like the scripture say in Matthew chapter 6. Let me read this real quick. We are more than the sparrows,
Come.
Yeah. This book of Matthew chapter 6. And let me go straight to the point, verse 25. Therefore I say unto you, let me start verse 24. It says, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. He cannot serve God and mammon. See, you can serve the Heavenly Father and the world. Mammon represents money. You can't serve the Heavenly Father and the world. You use the world, yes, but the abusing it. If you want to serve the world, you can serve the Heavenly Father because they're contrary one to the other. Because like it says, can you give me James 4 and 4 real quick? Lapanya? James 4 and 4? 6 and 25. Matthew 6 and 25. 24. I jumped to 24.
Got it?
Yep.
James 4 and 4?
Yep.
Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God?
See? So the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High. So how can you serve the world and the Most High, man? That's not work. That's not working, man. It's the same thing. You work for two companies. You work for a company, and then another company want to hire also, and they're competing with one another. So how is this working, man? This ain't working. You can't work for both because they what is it called? Not they competing. They got maybe certain secrets that the one company that you're working for needs, and then be like, yeah, get it from us. But then you're like, oh shit, but I can't because I'm working for them too. So then you're missing gonna be cut through. You're gonna lose probably both jobs, man. So this is what you have to decide for which side you're on, man.
Like
Either hot or cold.
They have it also in the contract when you as an example, I was looking for a second job,
Yeah.
and then I looked up if I have to tell my first job boss,
Yeah.
if I have to tell if I can work at that second job, or
Mhm.
just have to tell him. And it's basically if it's the same branche,
Yeah.
for
Same branch.
example, if it's the same sports branche wo ich arbeite,
Yeah. Where you're working. I know.
I should have tell him, and then I most likely couldn't work because it's rival.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like
Yeah. It's example. You because you competing. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You can't work for both sides, man. But Issa doesn't do. Issa does it. He feeds both sides of the war, man.
Yeah.
He just feeds both sides of the war. If there's a war, you know, for example, the Germans.
Benefits.
You know what the Germans do? Certain outlets or certain what is called not defense but peacemakers are really outraged because they find more and more German armory, German weapons with these terrorists, so-called terrorists, which Germany calls terrorists, man, in these war countries, man, like Syria, Yemen, and things like that. You see German weapons with them. Why? Because they make deals. Because they're just about to make money, man. They're like, yeah, we got weapons laying around all over the place. Yeah, you want some? Yeah, you can have some. Here's the price. They're out here just to make money, man. So hey, this is what we live in, but we can't do that. Yeah. You got a tissue paper, Kusha?
Yeah.
That sounds good. Yeah. Because hey, we can't do that, man. You have to decide which side you're on, either for the Lord or for the world. If it's the world, make yourself ready for death, destruction, great sorrow, man. If for the Lord, make yourself ready for first sorrow, and then
Glory.
for the glory, man. For joy, man.
Rejoicing.
Yeah.
Joy.
So going back, Matthew chapter 6. Hey, what's the James finished? No. Okay, can you? Yeah, let me finish. Let me finish it. Just get the tissue. Let me finish it real quick. Yeah.
The beautiful point that the brother made is, it's either life or death. And that's what it's boiling down to. It's going to be life with salvation through or straight up death through wickedness, through the following the customs of this world. And ultimately what's about to happen is just that the world is about to go through a massive world war and it's going to be destroyed.
Sure.
Parts of the world are going to be destroyed. But America is going to be wiped off the face of the fucking earth.
Yeah.
Okay, America is going to be obliterated, but parts of the earth are going to be destroyed also. I mean, parts of lands, not the earth, but lands and nations are going to be destroyed. Let me clarify, because you got cats to run with that.
Yeah, but us like El Pastor said, man, like, yeah, man, we're gonna get beamed up. Like it says Revelation 21 and verse 2, New Jerusalem comes down from heaven, then we come down with the chariot from heaven,
Trey is going to be on watch.
coming down, we're gonna be changed, and then we're gonna go to the different places where the missiles didn't hit, and do some rounding up, man. Do some rounding up. But this is James 4:4, the verse. It says, "You adulterers and adulteresses, know you not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy of the Most High, man." So you see that? He's the enemy of the Most High, man. So you have to decide which side you're on.
Yeah.
So going back to Matthew chapter 6, verse 25, therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what you shall eat or what you shall drink, nor yet for your body, what you shall put on. Is not the life more than meat and the body than raiment? Yes, man, because we're not just out here to, put fancy clothes upon us to eat every day deliciously. No, we out here to do the work of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. That's our main purpose, man. If you want to believe it or not. If you're meant to be a prophet, that's your job, man. And if you don't have that, man, you got another office from the Lord, then it's dead, man. And if you just so-called if you believe it, you're a believer, man. But you have the job to believe, man, and that's the job, believe me.
Yeah. And it's going to be tested. It's going to be tested, because it says, "Them that follow with me," you're going to be likened unto Yahushua with those afflictions. So even the ones that just believe are going to be are the ones are followers of Christ, right? If you believe in somebody, you're following what they're saying. So they're gonna suffer also, man. They're gonna suffer, and through that suffering, like we were talking about yesterday in Ecclesiasticus, that the reward and the things that are the glory that's promised to us is not even comparable unto the things that this little bit of suffering that we're going to go through on this side. You know,
Yeah, I got what you're speaking about. This is 2 16 and verse 71. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
see, spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. See, so it's good. The people, all the people that are for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai are going to be tested, man. Why? Because they must be purged out of this earth. They must be taken away. They must be proven to be worthy for the glory that's about to be given unto them. Right? Go ahead, Art.
So going back, Matthew chapter 6 verse 26. Behold the fowls of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap, nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are you not much better than they? See, so we're better than they, man. We're better than the animals, basically. Because think about it, man, we have normally in the time of Adam, we had to rule over the animals, man. So now this rule is a little bit out of order on the Easter because see the enemies attacking, and also back in the day in Israel, if a animal of you would kill somebody, attack somebody, you should kill this animal, man, because it's dangerous, man. You have to kill it. Yeah, that's the thing, man. So, and this is what you have to understand. But the true rule gonna come back. But the point of the matter is, we are more than that. We are better than that because even the spirit of an animal is instantly reincarnated, man. So if an animal dies, it's instantly back, man. The little bug that you step upon by accident, or it's on your windshield when you drive on the highway or whatever. It's instantly back, man. Dog, same thing. And they show you this even in the movie. I don't know the movie title.
Bud and Buddy.
Yeah. The dog died, comes back as a little chihuahua, with a new armor, then comes back again, this form, so on and so forth, man. So they come back, man.
Esau know our scriptures, man. Or he supposedly knows it. He's had his little grummy hands all over it, And then he uses it to do what? Mock and scoff at us, but also for benefit. Using it to make movies, to make money off of it, man.
Yeah. It's the same thing. You watch the new season of Witcher?
Yeah.
You watch the whole thing?
Not the whole thing, but I watch it.
Yeah. Because you see, man, these elves are just the Israelites, man. You see it through and through, man. Especially at the end, the last scene, man.
No, I didn't see it, man.
I won't say it, but there's this so-called queen of them.
So who's Siri? Siri then? What is Siri?
You tell me.
I get it. Because Siri, she covers. She's the destructor.
No. I wasn't thinking about. Let me finish, man. I wasn't going into that direction. I was talking about the queen of the elves because she said a certain phrase. Because I can basically say that. That's not the big spoiler or something. She basically said like, "Yo, I don't want revenge. I want justice." I was like, "Yo," because these guys came in and slaughtered us when we gave them, aid and help and so on and so forth to survive. Who's that, man? It's the Gadites, man. Come on, man. It's the so-called Native Americans.
And they be having hair like Gadites. They how to pull it back.
Yeah, and the only difference what they have is the pointy ears, man. It's the pointy ears, and what the only difference with the Gadites, there are more differences. Let me say it like that. But the point
they had arrows like crazy too. The Gadites, arrows, and what did they use? Arrows,
Yeah, but that's the thing, man. So this is really what's going on. So they really use the scriptures and the knowledge and our history as to make money.
Yeah,
that's the thing, man.
As entertainment to them. Yeah, and you're watching it, and you don't even know that it's talking about your people. That it's talking about your heritage and who they, and this to show you how deceiving and devilish Esau really is, man. That he'll serve you. It's like it's like Esau feeding pig to a pig, man. You ever seen this?
That sounds really good.
You got a pig and you're feeding it bacon, man.
It's a chicken, feed chicken.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
You know what I'm saying? Esau do that shit.
Esau also puts pigs just in the trash, but alive. Alive in the trash. You have to think about it. You have other pigs in that trash.
What does that have to do with what we're talking about?
Basically, he puts where other pigs in a trash bag, he puts the living pig in it. So it's basically he is also like what is it, the Tierquälerei.
So I don't understand what you say, but so they put the dead pig with a living pig together.
Yeah, come. Basically, you have like more dead pigs, and then you put the alive pig there.
Yeah.
And the pig that is alive, basically has all the dead pigs around it, and has to die there because it will suffer hunger and death, basically. Folglich.
He means like this. Why these people are always on the streets, they're demonstrating for the what's called stopping the cruelty. Because he was speaking about they feeding the pigs to the thing, the pigs to the pigs.
The point I was
Yeah.
trying to make with that was that, you know, that he'll kill you and then feed you what he killed you. Like this is what I was trying to say. You know, he's a devil, man. He'll kill you and then feed you what he killed you with. You know, but anyways, like, go ahead, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I forgot my point where I wanted to make, honestly. But yeah, go back to the Psalms, man. Psalms 91.
The point that we were making is how Esau is using. We made the
Not
point
before
that
that. I know the point before. So like, yeah, they're using our things, to get the benefit. But yeah, basically because the Gadites, yeah. I made the point. No, I forgot. Anyways, let's go back to the thing.
so going back to Psalms 91, verse 4. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust.
See, honest brings social trust, so it's like it's really like a straight up protection, man.
His truth shall be thy shield and buckler.
See, this is like we read in Ephesians chapter 6. Cover yourself with the armor of the Most High, man, which is the truth. This truth, man. This knowledge and understanding of the Heavenly Father.
And when you think about what it's saying, though, the truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Like a buckler is a shield also. It's just a different name for it. All right. So shield. So this word is gonna block a lot of shit from you. It's gonna block a lot of things that's gonna be shot at you and attack you. Why? Because it prevents you and it keeps you from on that straight and narrow path. It keeps you on that righteous path of being in good graces with the Most High, which ultimately would keep you from what? A lot of afflictions, a lot of unnecessary things. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Verse 5. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day.
Yeah, man, you won't be afraid of destruction, man. Why? Because the Heavenly Father gonna deliver you. Can you read give me Revelation 11, instead of verse 11. Read down, Baba Shah. Hold that.
What I got?
Yeah, hold the Psalms.
Revelation 11. After 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahweh entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
And this is what happened right now, man. The fear is falling upon the seed, man. This is what I call the covenant. This is why you see more and more the people that speak against gender, speak against their way of living, against their essence, basically. Hey, terrorists, man. Keep on reading.
They heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither.
See? Come up hither, man. So this is before the destruction. Or where said when this gonna be, or I said this gonna be when the destruction, the mist is coming. We come up hither. We should come up to the chariots, man. So-called UFOs.
And they ascended up to heaven in the clouds, and their enemies beheld them.
See, so our enemies beheld us. So we get beamed up, and the enemies around the seas, like it says in Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. Keep on reading.
A strange act.
At the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell.
Yeah.
And in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000.
Yeah.
And the remnant were afraid, and gave glory to Yahweh, or the power of heaven.
Read it again. Sure.
And the same hour was there a great earthquake.
Yeah, so the great earthquake speaking about when the nuclear missiles hitting the earth, man, because the earth gonna be shaking, man.
And the 10th part of the city fell.
See, the 10th part speaking about the Edomites, man. because America gonna be wiped off the face of the earth, man. America just gonna be the lake of fire, basically, man. You know, gonna be lake of fire and won't be inhabited anymore because, like it says in I think Jeremiah, if I'm right, the land of Babylon won't be inhabited anymore. Paraphrasing. Hey, this is not talking about ancient Babylon because ancient Babylon is inhabited unto this day, man. You know, these Iranians are in there, man. Oh, Iraqis? Oh, Iraqis, yeah, I was mixing two up, so like it. These Iraqis are still in there, living there, doing their things in ancient Babylon. But it's modern Babylon, which is America, gonna be wiped off the face of the earth, man.
I thought you said that it's not inhabited.
No.
Because I was like, wait a minute. Because that's why I looked at you. Babylon is inhabited.
That's what happens on this day.
Yeah.
Making trades and everything. Man.
Sodom and Gomorrah is not inhabited. It was destroyed. But go ahead, select.
It's not inhabited anymore.
There's really nobody there. It's bubbling. You know, you see Sodom, it's like
I know how this like you.
Like, yeah. Remember the videos?
Yeah, I saw the videos, but I mean, like, I can imagine people
stay there, man.
probably some crackers living under the rocks and shit like that still there, man. You can imagine this shit, man. But keep on reading.
The Bible say those hands.
And
you seen the movie Wrong Turn? I mean, the hills have eyes.
Yeah. And only like part of it. You know what? Germany is blocked, bro. In Germany, that shit is blocked. I wanted to watch it.
Because
I know.
Fucked up
I wanted to watch the second because remember, back in the day when I was like 14, 15 years old. I was in a friend's house, man. This shit was brutal, man. That shit is brutal, bro.
That's raping chicks and shit, man.
Yeah, man. Because listen, man. These So this is the thing. A nuclear bomb.
That's what I'm saying. That
was tried. Was tried in the area. I think it was in like Texas or something.
Yeah, it's Arizona or something like
Arizona or something like more like a so-called desert type thing. Nuclear bombs dropped them, man, and then the nuclear radiation mutilated them. So babies came out like crazy, like they wasn't right in the mind. Yeah. But then there was like a big ass dude, buff as shit, man, and he was the strongest basically of them. And they snatched the females of the travelers. Yeah, snatched them, brought them to him, and he raped them, impregnated them, and made some children, man. You know where you can see that also. Remember the anime Goblin Slayer? Same shit. In Goblin Slayer, you know what happened there, man? Goblin Slayer. You have to watch that shit. That shit is brutal too, man. Listen, that's really nice. Listen, you know how these goblins are? Same exact thing. So these goblins can't reproduce. That they need like some females. Then you see like these guilds, they come together like with witchcraft and shit like that. Want to kill them all. Come there, you see one female there, they kill all the men, rape the female, bro. They're not right in the mind anymore, man. They're completely bucked the fuck out, man. I'm telling you, man. They're no joke. Bringing forth children and shit. You have to understand, man, out of nowhere, like a freaking goblin coming off you and shit. Like that type of beat, bro. That's fucked up. Also, these females are the helms of eyes, man. That shit is crazy, man. Hey, that's a terrible thing, man. This is what I'm telling you, man. You females need protection, man. And y'all gonna come to the true protection of the men of the Lord, man. I'm telling y'all. Y'all want to desire that shit, man. And soon this what we just said gonna come into fruition, come into reality.
They're already right now. They already said it right now. You know, they already said it.
They already know, man. You're gonna see, man. You're gonna desire a true man. You wanna have these sisters and these sims, man, that can't do shit. You wanna have these freaking gooks. All these fat ass Edomites that can't do shit, man.
Bad boys, that don't know nothing.
Fucking bad boys ain't doing shit, man. Let's shit to really hit the fan, man. This first one to give up the ass, man.
They're gonna be the first.
He's gonna give us the first. He's the first one that gives up his ass, man. If he has to, I'm telling you, man. These dudes gonna do everything to survive, man. They're that type of beat, man. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, they're gonna do everything to survive, man. Like I saw a video also on Instagram. A guy just goes randomly see like what you do this, that, and third
for
$1 billion, shit like that.
Yeah.
Yo, these jigs are destroyed, man. They would do that shit in a heartbeat, man. For fucking money, for paper. Yeah. But the point of the matter is, man, young females gonna know in that day, man. Really, this time, who you should cling onto, but it's gonna be too late because
you're gonna cling onto power.
Because what you have right now, the pick and choose is gonna be transferred again onto the men, and it's how it's supposed to be. Because the man should be able to pick and choose if he wants this female or not. Female nowadays, listen, man. I saw this video also on Instagram, man. There was a female. Oh yeah, this dude not responding the right time. This dude not doing this and this. Oh yeah, let me check my other list.
Oh yeah,
like that type of beat.
You got options.
Yeah, let me check my options. Because got a whole list waiting for my response basically.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all hoes, man. For real.
Hey, shut up, man.
Shalom. Shabbat shalom, Maki. Shabbat shalom, B'Shem Kadosh Baruch Hu. Yeah, man, because hey, we in the times. You see it also in the East, like in the war countries, man. You see, man, these females are dumb, man. I'm telling you. Let this shit come to the Western Hemisphere. Yo, these people are gonna be dumb. Especially these females in the high classes. They think they're high class bitches. Especially let the internet shut down for like only for a short period of time. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Yo, let it be for 10 minutes, man. These people are bugging out already, man. You know how they are. Suicide attempts, shit like that.
Like, we
Yeah,
got
man.
50 phone pickups. You know, when you
Yeah.
look at the diagnostics,
Don't
you
hey.
see in that 10 minutes where the internet is
Yeah.
down, you have 50 phone checks, man.
Yeah, I don't
Just
want
to check on the internet.
the thing is for me, like I don't want to see what happens. I don't want to really want to know what happens to it when the internet shuts down to these hotlines, Instagram, Facebook and shit like that. Not even Facebook, but Instagram and TikTok, because this is you have to understand from these females, this is the income. Because they have millions of followers, they make money with this shit, man. They make money with this shit. Hey, this is really what's going on.
We saw also starting money to make money on Instagram.
Yeah, a lot of people making money. I'm telling you, a lot of people making money on Instagram, man.
OnlyFans stuff, bro.
Yeah, OnlyFans. Yo, man, stop eating stuff. And these females, you know what they do, man? They sell themselves for the whole month for $2.99. For $2.99. So hey, access to all of this. I'm
Yeah,
like,
no,
you
no.
trashy bastard.
Sometimes they post even the same things they post on Instagram. That's the
Yeah.
funny thing.
That's the thing, man. I'm thinking like there are literally people out there that pay a lot of money.
Yeah.
Same thing. Listen, man. I see these people, these females on Instagram, and I look at them. They talking always about men, right? Men are so perverse and they're so nasty. They're so thirsty.
Sex.
But listen, man, they use that urge to make money with you, man. If the men wouldn't have the urge for y'all females like that, y'all would make no penny, man.
Yeah. But they thirsty though.
Yeah, because hey, they
niggas so thirsty.
they
I
do
hate
some-
them, man.
they also do some perverted shit over there, also, man. These
The women?
yeah, man.
The
Like
women's
they
are
dress like
perverts, man.
they dress like little children, you know, like from these anime sticks, like the little children of them. Yeah, cosplay type shit, but really like not the adults, like little children that make this shit. And these men like, yeah, man, I like that shit. Yeah, man, and this is the perversion that we living in, man.
They said it's furries, bro.
Yo, listen, man, I don't want to go
What
into
you know
this
about
stuff.
that?
Furries.
You know about the furs?
They worse, bro.
Who told you about that?
You know
I
furries.
told you about that.
No, it's like a common thing.
I found out about furs in college, man. That shit was a shock.
You said
It's just like
Cody something.
Nah, those are cloppers.
It's cloppers.
I'm a
Now
But
this is
furries, man. I saw a furry. Like I was like,
You know what a furry is, bro?
with the tail and the ears
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
Yeah,
they
they
had the paws. She had
dressed like this.
She had the
Yeah.
paws, man. She was running
No,
around like
They
this.
don't just dress like they're beat.
They act like it. Yeah, I know.
They understand.
Yeah.
That's why they're the
She
worst.
had like
You know
a thing
why?
taped to her shoulder, like another animal, like a Pokemon and shit. She was crazy.
You know what? Because these people got demons upon them. This is what you have to understand. You cannot honor the shadow of the whole Lord, man. These things can happen unto you. Why do you think people, get out of the environment of sodomites, and out of nowhere they get to sodomites? Why? Because the Lord just gives them up to this wickedness, man. And this is what you have to understand, man. This goes all back to the protection of the Lord. Because without the Lord, man, you're done, man. You're done. So, no, let's go back to the book of Psalms.
I was
Oh yeah, Revelation. Yeah, that's what we made. Yeah, the water. Yeah, man. Because Salakia, so the 10th part of the city fallen. Yeah, no again. It's talking about the Edoms, like I said before. But you have to understand, man, right before destruction, you're going to be beamed up. You can even see maybe the missile coming, like you see from far, like then you zoop, you're beamed up. But there has the faith has to kick in, man, because even the fire, even the face of death,
Said
don't
that
lose your faith, man.
the elect shall scarcely be saved. Scarcely, like by the skin of the teeth, man. They just make it in the nick of time.
Can be also that a house breaks over. Basically, you're in that house, and you are basically all of a sudden, basically like a wonder, be under a stone, and the stone, the stone is on two stones, so basically nothing hurts you. But you was basically thinking that you were about to be killed.
I don't know what you said.
When a house breaks in over you,
Yeah.
so you are surviving basically all of a sudden.
Can you understand? Survive the destruction of the house, eh? Yeah. And then?
Yeah,
It's like
so
a miracle,
then
man.
you get saved after that. So first you basically have to endure Khan, and then
Happened, somebody felt on you, and then it's like nothing to you. Like, oh shit. Like Saitama, you know? When shit felt on him, I mean, like, God damn, what happened?
Yeah, you're gonna get spiritual power about to come, and also because you have to understand, like Apostle Gabal said also in the last camp, hey, the spiritual power also gonna come like in the times of the apostles, man. You know, the time of Acts. What happened? They were on the scene,
Walls.
you know.
Jumping over walls.
Oh yeah, the time of David, yeah, like the mighty, this spiritual power. But I'm talking also spiritual power that they received after the basically going the way of Yahushua, going to the heavens. You know, the healing, healing. People just got healed by the shadow of Paul, of Peter, if I remember right, because they believed in Yahushua and that they're gonna be healed by them. You know, so hey, these things gonna come again, and yeah, man, we're about to enter into these times. But ultimately, man, the deliverer is gonna come. Keep on reading.
Revelation 11 and 13. At the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the tenth part of the city fell.
Yeah, but
In the earthquake were slain of men 7,000, and the remnant were affrighted, and gave glory to the power of heaven.
so when the remnant, the elect, saw the destruction, man, they were full of fear. Why? Because the Heavenly Father unleashed the full wrath, man, without mixture, man. The full wrath of the Lord is, you have to understand, man. The destruction that's gonna happen is gonna be something that we never see before. This is why we're gonna come into a time like never seen before. We're gonna see destruction like never seen before, and that's why we have to have the faith like never seen before, man. You know, because the harder times get, the harder we have to get, man. Because when we go into the word endure, it goes into be made hard, man. You know, you be made hard to the times, to the fire, like the fire trials that you endure. You know, and this is what we have to understand. And I got a quick verse for what the brother said. This First Peter 4:17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. So at them that know that they're Israel, and if it first begin at us, what shall be the end of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? You know?
That just shows you, like the point that we were making, that the righteous shall scarcely be saved, man. Scarcely, like almost don't make it. You know, so what manner of man are we to be today, right now? You know,
Day to day life.
Yeah.
Give me 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 13. Or start at verse 10, man. Start at verse 10. And goodbye, give me Malachi chapter 4, verse 1. And should give me Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12, man. Give me that. Give me.
2 Peter 3 and 10.
Start, you know what, matter of fact, start at verse 8, man. Start at verse 8. And read all the way down to verse 14. I think 14 was it.
2 Peter 3 and 8. But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is
Slow down a little bit. Speak a little bit up because you can take a mass basically down because nobody checking anyways because we don't hear you really.
But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day.
See, so 1 day for the Lord is 1,000 years for us, man. So this is what we have to understand. These people are very impatient because they're like, yeah, man, you know, the world is millions of years old. No, man, the world is millions of years old. Millions of years old. So this is the thing for me always, right? They always say, like, yeah, this rock is 2 trillion, whatever, millions old. I'm like, how do you know that? How do you know this stone's what is it called, molecular structure or whatever, carbon date, whatever, it's so old, man. You wasn't even basically there, man. How do you know?
carbon dating.
You don't know that shit, man. But the point is, the people are always impatient because when people come like, yeah, I have for years over years over years. Even my grandparents said, the day of the Lord is near. It is near. Yes, because after the time when Yahushua was on the scene, you know, this was the time of the end. This was the beginning of the time of the end, man. You know, and don't forget that the when Yahushua was there, now we what in 2000, basically 21. We're about to enter in 2022. And hey, the end is near, man. Because like in the book of Ezra, it speaks about the times, man. You know, it speaks about the times that I think it was like 12 something. But I have to go back into it. But nevertheless, man, the world is not millions of years, so it's certain thousands of years old. Because when you think about it, the days that the Heavenly Father made the earth or the angels and Yahushua, this is 7,000 years. That's the 7,000 because it was 7 days. It was 6 days of work, seven day was a rest day. So 7,000 years. And then you go from there. So how now is it out of no millions and trillions of years, man? Come on, man.
And you have you said this telescope can see 3.3 billion
Okay.
years into space, man.
Yeah.
You saw a goddamn deceiver, man.
Yeah, man.
Huh.
So go back. So
At least.
yeah, this is to deceive you of the devil. You know, you want to be in the science, you know, in the science, you know, falsely so called, you know, because it's not science. It's not science, man.
Science goes into knowledge.
Yeah,
That's that
it's a
false
certain
knowledge, left-hand knowledge.
it's a certain yeah, they have a certain knowledge, but honestly, man, this is not really knowledge, man. This is the knowledge that we need, man.
Knowledge goes into wisdom.
Knowledge of wickedness
Not
is
every
not
knowledge.
knowledge.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point.
It's knowledge of wickedness. Kind of.
What you want to say?
They say if you from another universe to our Earth, you still see dinosaurs and shit.
Yeah, listen, man. They come with all kinds of madness, man. There's still life out there on this other planet. You know, they're about to invade us. Yes, but they're not invading you. The heavenly host gonna invade you. Paul this time, man. Paul gonna crack
Yeah.
like in the what is it called? Avengers. Which movie was it? From 2012.
The game?
No, not that.
Civil. No.
Not Civil War.
The Avenger movie.
Yeah.
Just Avengers.
Yeah, Avengers, right?
Assembled.
Yeah, Avengers Assemble when they fought against Loki and shit like that,
The first one.
and he had the fight in New York and shit. You know, because I was watching the series Loki that was speaking about and shit like that. I was like, oh yeah, it was 2012. Yeah, man. But that series was actually bad, man. It was actually good, man. I have to honestly say that.
Loki.
Yeah, Loki was good, man. This series was good because I put some truth in there. I mean, that's not what it does. Huh?
Loki's a faggot.
In real life, yeah, you see that straight up.
Some guy is a faggot.
Oh.
Because he can, transform himself. It's like the ultimate Transformers. That's why he into, females and male.
Oh, you know what happened in the series? So they have multiple dimensions, right? There were multiple Lokis. And there was a female Loki, and the male Loki fell in love with the female Loki, which is completely utter madness.
So
Man.
it's too much love
With
in itself.
Yeah, he's a self-lover because he can't love anything else but himself because he's so complicated. He's a fucking nutcase. But the series is dope, anyways. So, but not really dope, but it was not bad.
Entertaining.
Yeah.
I want one thing I want to say is like still a big mystery is like how they can't go to the moon no more. But what if they went once?
Yeah, that's the funny thing, man. Yeah, man, this is like
We don't possess that technology anymore.
the funny thing is like back in the years, you know, when you had like black and white TV and shit like that. They could go to the moon. They could do so many things, but now they can't do anything more. Show you this is a false facade, man.
You
You know?
because back then they didn't have the ability to have information on the level that they have now. So it's real hard to fool a lot of people the way that. Well, never mind.
You said it.
It's not true. That's not true. That's a false statement. That's a false statement.
Yeah, man.
Because they got them duped just as much as they had them duped back then when they were teaching them, telling them they were on the moon. They got them just as duped and confused as they did then, and they have it now. It's just a different time. The same piece of shit, just repackaged. It's just in a new package. Go ahead. Read.
The Lord is not slack concerning his promise,
Yeah, man. You read it?
as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward.
Exactly. That's the point, man. So people say like, yeah, look, the people say the whole time, the end is near. The end is near. Yes, the end is near, and the Lord is not slack concerning his promise because it's gonna come, in the right time, the right moment. Can you give me Habakkuk 2 and 4 real quick? Or 2 and 3? Habakkuk 2 and 3 real quick? Because, hey, they will tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. It will not come too late. You know?
Habakkuk 2 and 4.
3. 2 and 3.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
See, at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Though it tarry, Wait for it, because it will surely come and it will not tarry.
It will not tarry. It won't come too late. They're gonna come the right time, the right moment. So the Lord is not slack concerning His promise, man. These things gonna come to pass. So go back. Read it again.
What is long? The Lord is not slack concerning His promise, as some men count slackness.
Yeah, because you have to understand the word of the Lord gonna come to pass. What He said, He can't go against it. So in the right time, the right moment, they're gonna come to pass because He declared it from the beginning. What's gonna happen at the end? Keep on reading.
God is long suffering to us, what? Not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance.
See, He don't really want, He don't want any to perish, but hey, some have to perish to be made an example, man. Some have to perish, some have to be made an example, man. Because these 2/3, these wicked of our nation, gonna be made an example for the Israelites. They're gonna be like the nightmare stories right now. They're gonna be nightmare stories, man. They're gonna be speaking to our children in the kingdom like, yo, man, there was an evil time in the nation of Israel, and the wicked of our people was hearkening unto the white man, unto Esau, man. Because the white man's shit is gonna be taken away always, man, also.
Is this a big protest?
Yeah, it's a protest, man. You know what I'm saying? Not a protest on Christmas. No, not Christmas Eve, but the first day of Christmas, which is madness, man.
Next day is Christmas.
Yeah, but listen, man, this is the madness. Like,
That's why that's why today's every close. Yesterday was shops open because it's Christmas. It's like Christmas Eve, and now it's Christmas. They're basically doing it's like first the afternoon, then the day, then the afternoon again.
you know what they do? Actually, they keep on that day they keep the out of nowhere not the cuts, but
The normal
the
circulation of day.
the time frame that the scriptures give us, how it's supposed to be evening unto evening, because they say Christmas Eve on 24th, and now it's the Christmas day on the 25th, but it's freaking madness, man. See Easter's kingdom is just fucking confusion, man. But go back to 2 Peter. Because, man, we are not about to lose faith, man. We're not allowed to lose faith because Heavenly Father is long suffering. He's patient, man.
Verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night,
See, the day of the Lord gonna come as a thief in the night, man. If you wanna believe it or not, man.
in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
See, in which the heavens gonna pass away with a great noise. We're speaking about these rulerships, man.
And
Because they have to understand, man, when these missiles hit, man, hey, yo, these nations are done for, man.
and the elements shall
Melt. Melt with fervent heat.
with fervent heat.
Uh-huh.
The earth also, the works that are therein, shall be burnt up.
See, so, hey, these things that you see, especially in America, hey, gonna be brought to powder, man. You see, I think we're gonna see now every week a freaking protest, man. Because you have to understand, man, like in Germany, man, things are going downhill, man. Crazy call about to go come with the crazy measurements, man.
KK.
Yeah, man. And they said that, you know what they said?
KK.
This one biologist that they have, because in Germany, what they now implemented through the new Infection Protection Act, they have
Infection protection.
you know what they do? They just set up new laws left and right, and they just prolong it too. This is the funny thing. So now they have like I would say like a council of virologists, and they won't say like, yeah, man, soon we may have 1G, and it means only the boosted, only the boosted.
Yeah.
You know?
And it said 1G,
Yeah,
and that G means boosted.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I saw this.
Oh
What's
shit.
it say?
She said freedom. She said freedom. Yeah, freedom. Yeah, she said. She said no. She said peace. She said peace. Freedom. No dictatorship, basically something like that.
Democracy.
Yeah, no, yeah.
She said peace,
Yes,
freedom, democracy.
Democracy, yeah.
But they say something before the democracy, man.
Kind of dictator.
Yes, this is what I said. This kind of dictator. Yeah, no dictatorship.
Yeah, but they say something before that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Yeah,
like
man.
diplomatic.
Yeah, something like that. But anyways, man, they say like we the rabbits, we want freedom. And they have the little children here, man. This child is not even dressed right, man. I hope it gets sick and shit, man.
Sieht doch genauso
God
aus wie in China.
What's that?
Sieht doch genauso aus wie in China bei uns.
What's with you?
Looks like China when you look at
How you come to China, bro? Let's talk about China.
China, you have everywhere like cameras.
Yeah, but why you say China now? How do you come to the point of China? We're talking about the freaking protests. Come to China.
Because dictatorship. Dictatorship. You have in China, you have this
Listen, man.
everywhere because of dictatorship.
Listen, but listen, man. But listen, hey, for me, China's not a freaking dictatorship, man. They're just dominating the shit out of the people, man. That's good, man.
Yeah,
Fuck, man.
that's good.
Good,
No,
man.
no, no. You cross the street when you
Yeah.
weren't supposed to.
Yeah.
No.
They're gonna look crazy.
No ramen for you.
Hey, listen, man. But hey, yeah.
No ramen.
But hey,
It's
this
sad, man.
but these Chinese, man.
They got
I'm
him in
telling you.
check, man.
Also Russian, man. They got the fucking people in check. You see Germans just doing what the fuck they want. Hey,
Have
let
you
this
seen a Russian prison? Have
yo.
the Russians in the prison?
Yeah, that's why they're on the crazy tip right now, because they said like, yeah, we have to, they just say it to keep the other countries in like out of uproar,
Yeah.
because they said like, you see what happens in Russian prisons, man. You see what happens there, man. Crazy shit going on there, man. Torture and shit. I'm thinking to myself, this is basically in every country, justice not coming out.
Yeah.
Same thing happened in Germany. You have even some high level prison somewhere in Germany. They do the shit what the fuck they want to, man. What you trying to say? Yeah. Yo.
With the fight to death.
Yeah.
It's chicken legs.
Yeah. Also, like, like especially like in this,
South.
South America.
Yeah, it's Africa.
Yo, man, Africa, I don't even speak about that shit,
Yeah,
bro.
I think it's even worse, bro.
Yeah, but South America, but these people are freaking insane there, man. These jakes are crazy, man. But also in Africa and the so-called third world countries, right? These people are crazy, yeah, because what do they need to do to survive? Be violent as motherfuckers, man. This is what they're doing. But it's the wrong mentality, man. Our mentality to survive is your boss and your shine, man. Yeah, this is the mentality, but it's a fucking wrong mentality, because eventually they have a fucking short lifespan, because it's the same thing. If you're the king of a lion pride, man, you might get challenged, man. You can get challenged every day. You can get challenged every day.
Who of what?
As a leader of a lion's pride.
Lions pride.
Yeah, like lions, like when you see a lot of lions together.
Yeah.
This is lion's pride.
Challenged by the lions, right?
Yeah, by other lions. Right? Like, for example, you're the highest lion, and then you got like a second rank lion, for example.
Dogs do that also.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. Same with dogs. Just the animal kingdom style, man. But with us, the nation of Israel, this shouldn't be like that. In the nation of Israel, we have one ruler, which is Yahweh Shai. Under him is Yahweh Shai. Then under him is King David. And that's it, man. And then the rest of the hierarchy comes down. We shouldn't be all fighting. Because I remember also there was a GMS, remember, right? Because you see here sometimes the chronicles of the brothers. They said basically, there was a guy that said like, yeah, he's fighting with Elder Pastor for the same bone. That's madness, man. So he basically was only the truth to be seen as the top dog, man.
Yeah.
And this ain't the thing that we should seek for. We should seek for the acceptance of the Lord, man.
Yeah. Wisdom.
Yeah, man.
Wisdom and mercy.
Yeah, this is giving acceptance, like we read yesterday, man. And let's read that real quick in the book of Sirach, chapter 1 and verse where was it again? Yeah, man, the book of Sirach, chapter 1.
I think it was 23.
Yeah, something like that. At the end. Let me just check it. Sirach, chapter 1 and verse. Sirach, chapter 1. You're right here, 27. For the fear of the Lord is wisdom and instruction, and faith and meekness are his delight. See? So this is what you strive for the acceptance of the Lord, man. You want to be meek, you want to be humble, you don't want to basically do his bidding. Hey, this is what we do. So now go back to 2 Peter chapter 3 and read verse 10 again. Because, hey, yeah, the day of the Lord comes as a thief in the night unto them that are not watching. Why? Because we measure the time diligently serve to the prophecies, like it says in 2 Kings 9 chapter. This is how we see like the day of the Lord is coming near. Because you see the prophecy is going crazy right now, man. Like I said at the beginning, Russia against China, you see Russia against the NATO, which is led by America, coming more and more to a clash through Ukraine. You see, but also Germany going heavy against China again, going against Nord Stream 2 against Russia. Even the freaking RT, which is Russian television channel in Germany, got freaking banned from the satellite, man. They got banned from the freaking satellite, so they're not allowed to stream. That's why they also go on not on YouTube, they go on the Odyssey, man. They're going Odyssey. Yeah, man. And that's what you really see in Spin Paul outside. Hey, things are changing, man. Things are changing, and we really see the end is near. You see the RFID coming closer. You see all these things happening, man. You see also the what is Revelation 12 and 12? Used to come down with great wrath, come down with great wrath upon these people, man. You know? So keep on reading.
For a short time.
Yeah, man.
Verse 10.
Yep.
But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night,
Yeah. So the day of the Lord will come to deep in the night. Uh-huh.
in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
Yeah, because Heavenly Father, what they're gonna use? They're gonna use the weapons of his indignation, man, which are the ice and beam missiles. So when the day of the Lord comes, the destruction comes, man. Uh-huh. You read it?
And the elements
Yeah.
shall melt with fervent heat.
Mhm.
The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up.
Yep.
Verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved,
So all these things be freaking made to powder, man. You know, be made to ashes, man. Uh-huh. Not even
What?
to ashes, because it's not even gonna be there, man.
It's going to disappear.
Yeah, just gonna be gone, man.
Something dissolves, it just
Yeah.
disappears. Like if you
Yeah.
have something dissolve in the water, it disappears.
Read it?
what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Okay, so what person, what's like what person ought you to be, man? Which person you want to be, man? A man of the Lord or a man of the world? A righteous man of the Lord or just a guy that calls himself a prophet, man? What are you? What you gonna be? So you have to check yourself, man. You have to check yourself while it's still called today, man. Because when the night comes in, I'm telling you, man, the structures.
Check.
Yo, this is where right now the time to check this right now, man. Uh-huh. Keep reading.
Looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of God, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness.
That is what we're looking for, man. So first destruction comes, then the righteousness comes. So read the priest that I gave you Malachi 4, because that we are about to enter into the time of destruction, man.
Look at Psalm 1.
Mhm.
For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud,
Yeah.
yea, and all that do wickedly, so like it, shall be stubble.
Uh-huh.
And the day that cometh shall burn them up, save the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
So the Heavenly Father is going to destroy the wicked, man. He's going to bring the weapons of his indignation and burn them to not even power. I
Like
want
an, like an oven. So you
Yeah.
burn some-
yeah.
burn something in the oven, those things go dark,
Yeah.
but it's burned, like Jacob said, it's, ash.
And not the ashes, man. They're gonna just
Like
be
dust.
gone, man. They just be gone and be gone. It's like they never
Terminate.
listen. The thing is like this. When you're gonna see America, man, you're gonna see everything gonna just be on fire, and it's gonna be unspeakable, man.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah. Yeah, man, even worse than that shit, man. It's gonna be like nothing so never seen before. That's why sometimes when you think about these things, it's gonna be hard to describe because we never saw this thing before. We saw Sodom and Gomorrah. You can say like, yeah, oh, you see that shit, man? That shit is dumb, man. And before that rain fire down from heaven. But this, you can say, man, it's gonna be like Thanos, man. Fuck. Yo, half the population was gone, man. I was rejoicing, man. I was like, yeah, man. I was like, yeah. I saw Captain America like in pain, like having this motivational speech with the group and shit like that. I was like, yeah, man, some motherfucker, we suffering. And then I come back like, yeah, we can go back in time and snatch the storm. I'm like, hey, y'all motherfuckers are full of bullshit, man. Y'all motherfuckers are full of shit, man. Hey, yo,
back in time.
you know that Dennis fucked y'all motherfuckers up, man. He destroyed. That's Yahushua, man. Yahushua gonna come and Yahushua gonna come and gonna destroy your motherfuckers, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Hey, how he did it, man, was he wasn't powerful without the freaking stones, man. He fucked them all up even without the stones.
Remember what he did to Hulk?
Yo, Hulk was scared, bro.
No, I
Yeah.
don't want to come out.
Yeah, man.
He beat the brakes off him, bro.
But
He's like, he beat his
Hey.
ass, man.
Listen, man, because in the end game, you know, when the whole thing comes to time travel shit like that, he comes and then he fights, man. He fucks up Thor with the freaking axe and the hammer. He fucks his ass up. You know, then what is it called? Iron Man, also Captain America, he fucks them all up, man, with his double blade and shit like that. I'm like, yo, man, Thanos strong, man. You know what he wants? He just wants the universe. He just wants the universe to be in balance because he sees, man, this shit is overpopulated, which is not true. Because hey, the world
But
can
it's,
be up.
it's overpopulated with wickedness.
Yeah, that's the thing. So Yahushua gonna come to be the
Remove that
Grim Reaper, man.
To remove that
You know?
wickedness and to restore the balance.
He's gonna come with a sharp sickle, man, and send us angels to destroy and to deliver, man. Which one, sir?
Just Thanos once I saw me from Jake. Then he saw us because in the Babylon Jake's are not like so much like equality, gay people and shit. It was like a Jake scene, the gay people. It was like maybe Thanos was right. Maybe he was right.
Yo, man, Thanos was actually absolutely
Yeah,
right, man.
And one thing I want to say, if you like Thanos, the second part of Attack on Titan, you will love it.
Take a Titan.
Yeah, it was coming up. Because instead of the population cut shut down, you will love what happened there.
Yeah, man. But hey, listen, man. All these things, like we say, is based on scriptures because you have to understand, man. A lot of people are gonna die, you know, through the destruction, through the wars, so on and so forth. But a lot of people are gonna go into slavery after that, man. So you have to understand. But how Thanos did it, man, you have to understand. He took the really what he did. He really was really the he really was Yahweh's son because listen, man, he took the burden of the whole universe upon his shoulders, man. He was like, yo, do you think it was easy for him to just separate the population of two and then just basically flip the coin, kind of like, you know, and
Whoever is here is here. Whoever gets his,
you know,
yeah,
basically flip the coin and then decide which side gonna die, man. You know, and then boom, left side gonna die today. Next day the right side gonna die. This yo, he did that, man. And then he said like, this is not going because it's taking too long. I have to get these Infinity Stones, man. And then he was on the hunt, man.
Yeah.
Then there was game over for these motherfuckers, man. And this is what's gonna happen for you outside, but there won't be any time travel bullshit. Won't be deliverance for Easter this time, man. You know? And it's gonna be a beautiful thing to see, man. You know? So you read the Malachi, right? It was done. Yeah, it was done. So give me the Zechariah. Because hey, like I said, the world leave them not neither root nor branch, man. So they're gonna be wiped away, man. Everybody gonna come with the let me look it up. Vision of destruction.
Zechariah 14:3.
For sure, for sure.
12.
Yeah.
Zechariah 14:12. And this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
See, so all our enemies gonna be destroyed, man. All our enemies gonna be fucked up by the Lord, man. Everybody gonna avenge us, man.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
And this is the curse. So this is the judgment that everybody gonna give them. They fought against us. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
And their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Yeah.
And it shall come to pass that in that day a great tumult from the Lord shall be among them.
Yeah.
And they shall lay hold every one. So, Zechariah 14:12. And this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Yeah, so which let me swear. Who's leading it? Jake. Jake is leading it. The revolt, eh?
Revolution.
But hey, the point is, which weapon can do that? Consume your flesh while you stand upon your feet, your tongue whiles away while it's still in the mouth, and your eyes while it's in the holes. Which weapon can do that? Which thing on the world can do that? The ICBM missiles, the nuclear fire. Fire. You know? Because Hiroshima and Nagasaki was just a little prelude, little taste of what's to come, man. Because this was, you know, it was nothing. This was nothing, man. This was nothing about what to come.
That bomb that they got now is what, 10 to 15 times stronger than that one that they dropped on
I
Nagasaki.
would even say only 10 to 15. Man.
Probably more than that.
This
100 times.
You can't even probably compare it, man. Yeah. Because the range and also the devastation that it brought. Because I was watching the anime, and it was basically like the time when America kind of invaded China, Japan, not China. And then they had like these, because there was a lot of poverty, they had like these for the younger children, they had like disciplinary schools, you know?
Yeah.
They put them in there, did some fucked up shit with them there. But there was like a child, he was like 16. He survived the atomic bombing, bro. He survived it. He was basically affected by that shit, man. Out of nowhere, he just got weak, just fell down, knocked out, and things like that.
It was real?
No, it was like enemy. Was that? But probably this was happening back in there when somebody survived.
I mean, you saw what happened with Vietnam.
I want to say the Agent Orange, man. That's some terrible type of shit, man. He still have to pay for the shit that he does, man. That's the demonic shit, you know. Jake, or better say Israel back in the day, what did we do? We came to a nation, we slaughtered y'all motherfuckers. We, maybe took your females, or killed the females that had children, so on and so forth. But this is what we did. This is it wasn't.
You can't say that that's fucked up, because if you look at the lions, what does a male lion do when it comes to another a pride of lions, and after it beats the male, and that female has cubs already by that lion? What happens? It kills them. And what does the woman do? She just sits there. She's like, I'm gonna get another one.
But you have to understand.
So go ahead, Salaki.
Yeah, but no, man, we didn't kill the females, man. So we killed the females. We just took the virgins, man. This is a spoil of war. We don't take no fucking females that had men already, man. We only use unused things, man. We only use unused things, man.
And what was favorite to you? Only if it was beautiful to your eyes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you saw something that you liked, you took that shit, man. Same thing this time. This thing gonna come back, man. You just see something that you like, you take that shit, man. This time it's coming back, man. And you have to understand, man, this time you don't even have to take it. They want to take you, man. These humans gonna leap upon you and shit like that, man. But hey, we are about to come into the time of destruction, man. I can't wait till this kingdom is destroyed, man. Because hey, this destruction gonna be something like never seen before. That's why it's gonna be the greatest deliverance, because you have the missiles, you have the chariots coming, delivering us, Hey, so many things gonna happen, man. This is gonna be far greater than Egypt, man. Far greater than the deliverance of Egypt. That's why it says, can you give me Jeremiah chapter 16 and verse 14? Because it's gonna be said, man. Hey, this deliverance gonna be the next thing that they're gonna be speaking about, man. Well, what you should chase? How about some else? This is what you should chase, man. Yeah.
Jeremiah 16:14.
Yeah.
In the King James Version.
Yeah, man. Sometimes it has to be said, man.
Therefore, behold, the days come, said the Lord.
Verse 13. So like it.
Therefore will I cast you out of this land into a land that ye know not, neither ye nor your fathers.
And this is what we're in right now, man. We didn't know the land of this is basically land of Jaffa that we're in, man. These are the area. Europe is land of Jaffa. We didn't know that, We was in the east, man. This was our ground, man. And also, yes, snowing the shit right now. That's snowing heavy. I remember. What is it? On Friday? No, Thursday. I was grocery shopping. Then this cracker. You know how these crackers are. I was going to the toilet on the grocery shop, and that's what's the J female that I know for a long time. Arrested to my mother. So I was just greeting her. Then he sees I speak English, right? He instantly jumps on that tip like, "Oh yeah, man, where you from? Where you from?" Like very interested. Oh, maybe we have a white Christmas this year. I was like, "Yo, fuck you, man. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you." But this is really true, man, because right now it's snowing. But hey, this is just showing you, man. Esau is really want to be all in your business, man. He want to be always in your freaking business, man. He like the freaking cameras, man. Like the scriptures say, he's like a leopard, man. He warm around, looking at you, man. That ain't no joke, man. Esau want always in your fucking business, man.
Somewhere.
Huh? From somewhere. Huh? Oh yeah. Yeah, my mother's different though, man. Your mother,
grandma too. She would feel everything that's happened in their village.
yeah, man. Yeah, this is the gossiping shit, man. This is what the scriptures even speak to the females. They shouldn't gossip, man. They shouldn't be talebearers, not gossiping and things like that. This is what the scriptures even Paul said that, man. Like, hey, don't be gossipers. So go back real quick.
Gossip, the meaning when this Nigerian Jake said, I have no time for your gossip now.
Yeah, man. Hey, he's different though. Hey, Jake is different, man. Yeah, man.
For behold, ye walk everyone after the imagination of his evil heart,
Mhm.
that they may not hearken unto me.
Yeah.
Therefore will I cast you out of this land into a land that ye know not, neither not your fathers and nor your fathers, and there shall ye serve other
No,
gods.
wait. You know Jeremiah 16 and 14, man.
Jeremiah 56.
16. So it was like, I was like, when it comes to point, that I want to speak about. But 16 and 14, Baba Kusha.
16.
16 and 14. 16 und 14.
Ja, bin ich doch, Jeremiah. Jeremiah 16, 14. Ja. Ja, dann gehe ich hier hin und dann dasselbe.
Ja, wo ist noch irgendwie zu lesen?
Ja, 12.
Na, so ist mit 13 anfangen. But der geht zu 14.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Therefore, behold, the days come, said the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt.
See, this saying gonna be passed away, man. This is like gonna be like the old saying. Keep on reading. Because the point is verse 15.
But the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north.
See, from the land of the north, which basically is the land of America, man. You know, and keep on
And
reading.
from all the lands whither he had driven them, and I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers.
Yeah, man. See, so from all the lands that we in, man, from all our captivities, the Lord gonna deliver us, man. They hunting these protesters, yeah, man. But this is the thing, man. The Heavenly Father this is gonna be the new saying, you know. The Lord Yahweh is the Lord that delivered the children of Israel from the land of the north and from all the countries where they were in slavery, man. Where we got scattered to, man. Because Heavenly Father first and foremost scattered us there too. And you're gonna deliver us from these places, man. Say all praise to your blood, Shemi Shai, man. You know, because hey, this is what we're about to enter to. Great glory. You know? Great glory. It's gonna be beautiful, man. Just beautiful. Because think about it, man. This is gonna be the new saying right now, you know. We are just known by the slaves. We're just seen as slaves. That's what you have to understand. We're just seen as the slaves, you know, that have no land, that are freaking third world country. We're seen as the scum of the earth. But soon we're gonna be seen as the jewels of the universe, man.
Yeah.
The most precious thing of the universe, man. You know? Like the brother always like to say, man, this film is gonna be like, hey, you didn't get. You
And that was Yama'ala.
yeah, but you like to say it though. You just love to say it. You love to say that shit, bro.
You haven't been taken yet?
No,
You haven't been raped?
yeah,
But
exactly.
you haven't been raped? They haven't. The Israelites haven't raped you yet?
Yeah.
You're not wanted.
Nah, you're not desirable, man. You're not desirable,
You're
man.
not desirable.
Yeah, man. Because listen, man. Ultimately, even though the females don't want to admit it, they all want to get popped.
They do.
They all just want to
They
all get
do,
popped,
man. They do.
But they don't want to admit it.
They
Look,
don't.
listen, man. Especially when you
It's a
get
shame for them.
listen especially when you get like a I say like a female that is the hormones starting to kick in, you know, like 15, 16 year yo, yeah, these are the worst, man. They are the worst, man. Yo, listen, man, they are really the worst. And then of course you get to 17, 18 years old, so on and so forth. But in the youth,
21, 22.
you know, 22. 22, man. Oh, and I got children, yeah, of course. Also in the pregnancy and shit like that.
Inside joke.
Yeah, in a pregnancy. But I'm telling you, like, really, because these females are, especially when they get one pop one time, when they pop them one time, then they're greedy for that, man. They're like addicted. It's like addiction to them. I'm telling you. But the point is, man, these females want it, but they deny it. Like, no, man, I don't want it. I'm not like one of them. But you probably the worst of all of them, man. I want to see you what you did in your past life, but I'm gonna know because I'm gonna read your mind. I'm gonna be able to read your mind. I'm gonna see into your past life because you're gonna be all powerful, you know.
Oh.
And we're gonna have power like the Heavenly Father, man. We're gonna be like unto the Most High, man. You know.
Oh.
Because give me was it? I think Zechariah chapter 8 and verse 12. If I remember right. Let me check. Because it says like, hey, you know, the spiritual power, he's gonna be like King David. And you have to understand, King David blocked block arrows with his forearms, man.
For the sea shall be
No,
prosperous.
this one. Wait. Was it 9 to 12? No. Why you always looking at my Bible? Look in your own Bible. 12 and 8.
What block
12 and
arrows with this?
With his forearms, man. Yeah, man. Yeah.
With an armor on.
No, man. He blocked that shit. Clack, 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 man. Because his spiritual. He was
That's where they got it for Wonder Woman.
Yeah. I want to say that. Why you always steal my points, man? Hey, listen, man. You know what I always do? I lead the point of one, yeah. You know? Because Wonder Woman does it, man. Yo, keep
This
take
is
my points.
Zechariah
man.
12 and 4.
See that? See that?
In that day, saith Yahweh.
Hey, Zechariah, 12 and 8, bro.
Oh, 12 ain't
Come
selected.
on, man. Listen up. Listen up.
I was listening. You know? Yeah. In that day shall the Lord defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David.
See, there are people among them shall be as David.
And
You know
the
how
house,
great the mighty David was, man? Yo, come on, man. He slayed the mighty giant Goliath, man. He chopped his head off.
and the house
know?
of David shall be as the Most High,
See, the house there shall be as the Most High.
as the angel of Yahweh before them.
See, so, hey, we're going to be like angels, man. This is what you're going to be. Hey, we're going to be extraterrestrial, man. We're going to have the superpower. True power. That's what we're going to have, man. You know?
Also, we could do that with spiritual powers.
Yeah, basically. This is why also when you give me Joshua 23 and 10. Joshua 23 and 10. Because it speaks about one shall chase 1,000. You know that? Yeah, how does that, man? That was spiritual power, man. Come on, man. This was mighty, man. You know? Block the ting ting. Yeah. So, cause yeah, of course, but they're referring to his army and things like that. Yeah, man. But the room, yeah, I
This
understand.
is Joshua 23 and 10.
Yeah.
One of you shall chase 1,000,
Yeah.
for Yahweh, your power, he is it. It is that fighteth for you,
See, because I follow forth for King David, man.
as he hath promised you.
See, so this is why King David could do these things. This is why that in the times of the valiant men of the so like and even before that, they did all these things, man.
Killing 8 people with one staff.
Yo, come on,
800
man.
people with
8100 with one step.
One staff, man. Like
Yo.
nothing, man.
Yeah, man.
Like
Then
Dynasty Warriors. You know Dynasty
this.
Warriors? Yeah, they just be flying in the air. Duh, duh, just be fucking them up, man.
Can I have a question? How many wives had Samson? How many wives had Samson?
How many rights? I understand why you would speaking of Samson.
No. How many had he? Tell me.
I don't know, but
What you mean you don't know? I thought Samson's your main man, brother. Oh, now he claimed King David.
Man,
He always said,
Samson was like before it wasn't the truth. I was like, no, what Samson was like, no, but I never read about his wives. But he had one of them.
Two.
He had,
and both
the,
fucked him up.
yeah, the one.
Yeah.
No, the one was like from the.
Delilah and
Philistines?
Yeah, the one fucked him up because she was like forced to infiltrate.
Yeah, like the one wanted to because he had a riddle that nobody could break, and then she like give me the riddle, you know, and then boom, what is it called?
she's trying to find favor amongst her people.
Yeah, she wanted to fuck up the Israelites. That's simply the thing, man. You have to understand. Ultimately, she was for white people.
Yeah,
you know, and then boom, and then the other one was basically bought off, man. You know, Delilah, if I remember right, Delilah was bought off. You know, because also the Philistines said like, yeah, hey. These 5 kings of the Philistines was like, yo, listen, tell us the secret of his power, you know, because he was fucking people up, man, just with a freaking donkey jaw, man. A donkey jaw, you know? The donkey jaw was killing cats. Hey, that's power, man. Yeah, man, but listen, man, still, to kill people with that, man, you have to be a trained warrior. You have to be a warrior with that shit, man. You can't, I can imagine if you pick that shit up, man, somebody comes, I may do some damage, but I might not kill him. But he just killed a lot of people with that shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever seen a donkey jaw before?
No,
Like a donkey jaw ball?
no, thanks, not like that, no.
Have you ever seen one?
No.
That shit is dangerous. That's what I'm saying.
That's
When they got the teeth in that joint too, and he grab it like that, he hit you with that shit. You this is crushing. It's gonna crush. You ever try to like knock on a dog like on their bones? It's super hard, man.
Yeah, but
That's the animal, bro.
that's what he's talking about. But you still have to have the power, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Because if a female hit me with that, I'd be like, yeah, it hurts a little bit, maybe like this. I'm like, okay, cool. But if Duke up,
Samson, that's what I'm saying.
Yo!
That's what I'm saying. It crushed. It crushed you.
Yeah, that's what I said. But you have to be a trained warrior. Yeah, man. That's what I said. You have to be a trained warrior, man.
Dangerous.
A trained man, man. A trained man.
Super
You know?
dangerous.
You know? Yeah, man.
They want to stop bad, but they don't know what to do. They're looking like
No, they're like they do nothing wrong, really. That's why everybody's protecting us. They really got more things to do. They should go back there, man. Y'all people back there, man, that you want to hunt the shit like that.
All without mask, bro.
Yeah, man. They're just walking around and shit like that. Also, yeah, man, we're just chilling, man.
maskless are back there.
Yeah, Father just has mercy upon us, man. You know? But hey, this is what we're about to enter. Spiritual powers you see. These things are just minuscule things because you have to understand we're gonna have the full wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the Heavenly Father when we're gonna be changed. Right now we just have like a little minuscule of it, you know? Also, like our imagination is really limited right now, man. You know, we can all our imagination about the kingdom spiritual powers come from the scriptures. Because if we wouldn't have read about Joshua, King David, you know, Samson, you know, Yahushua's miracles, we wouldn't have like, yo, man, we're gonna be able to fly. We're gonna be, you know, we're gonna be able to control the elements, man. You know, and this is what Esau got to do. Because all the notion comes from Yahweh and Yahushua, and there's another one. They're gonna run some people over. Done, bro. Yeah, like Mario, though. Like Mario the intro, bro.
Grand Theft Auto, man.
Oh, shit, man.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, man.
That's fucked
Some
up.
GTA type,
Yeah, man.
GTA type shit. Man. Yeah, man. Yeah. But, hey, GTA is also mad racist, eh?
Yeah, I know.
You saw the video? Yeah, man. Yeah.
The white dude was there
Hitting the
punching the
Jake.
dude. The
Pop,
Jake was
pop,
just like,
pop.
bah,
Taking it.
But-
He one time, oh, what you doing? Look, what you doing?
get down on the ground.
He like
I'm
this.
gonna shoot you.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, man.
Yeah,
Police
man.
on his ass quick. You
Yep.
goddamn nigger.
When you walk up Franklin and Michael, them.
No, the old one. The old one.
Yeah.
The old one.
When you walk up to police officer with Franklin.
Yeah.
Hey, they're about to fuck out. They're, get down. If you walk with Michael, they'll be like, hey, yo, watch out, man.
Yeah.
And it shows you, man. They're putting it right in your face, man. But then, like, no, it's just a game. It's just a game, man. That's the truth, man.
Art
Because Esau
imitates
hates him,
life,
man.
Art imitates
Esau
life.
hates him, man. And that's what we, you know, that's why we see him, man.
Like this was like Jake playing GTA was killing the white
Yeah,
guy,
yeah,
get
yeah.
like 2 stars, like, and killing the black guy. In
Nothing
front of the police, nothing happened. No stars.
Nothing happened. He got 5 stars, 4 stars damn near for killing the white guy.
Yeah, man. See what the Zeki roll, yeah? Hey, wait. Did I give you a fish? You know? No. I was thinking about something.
The time that we're coming into.
Yeah, tell me, come into but no. I was thinking about something. Like,
We were talking about, you know, the affliction and the calamity that we're coming into.
yeah, let's go back to Psalms 91, man. Let's finish that.
We finished it.
No. There was more to it. I said,
Sure.
we may read the whole chapter. So I said, no, may read the whole chapter. But I think, like, we're going to read to the 11th verse. What's in the 5th verse? We're going to read to the 11th or 12th verse, man.
Psalms 91.
Go to back to verse 5, Baruch Hashem.
The Psalms 91 and verse 5. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day.
Yeah, because you don't need to be afraid of these things. Why? Because Heavenly Father going to protect you. Like we just went into it. Heavenly Father going to deliver you from the destruction. You're going to be beamed up before that. You're going to get spiritual powers, man. Heavenly Father going to protect us from all these things, man.
Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, see, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday.
So we don't need to be afraid of the C virus, man. Yeah, it's out here. Yes, they may overdo the numbers, but it's an actual virus. Yes. But hey, even if we get sick with it, brothers got sick with it, but they recovered, man. Heavenly Father had mercy on them, man. Read the verse again, Baruch Hashem.
Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday.
See, the wasted noonday, the nuclear destruction, man. Yeah.
1,000 shall fall by thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee.
See, the destruction won't come nigh us. Why? Because we're gonna get delivered. Keep on reading.
Only with thine eyes
That's the point.
shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
See, only with your eyes, like we read in Revelation chapter 11. We're gonna be being up, looking down, be afraid because you see the reward of the wicked, which is a nuclear destruction. So we're gonna be protected, man. So we should seek the Lord right now, man. What manner of person ought you to be in all holy conversation, godliness, man? What you want to be, man? A man of the Lord or a man of the world? There are only two sides for you, man. You either for the Lord or against the Lord, man.
Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation.
See, he's our habitation. You know what is habitation, man? Where you live at, man. Yo, this is what we should do. Live in the Lord, man. You know?
There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling.
See?
For he shall give his angels charge over
He
thee,
shall give his angels charge over us,
to keep thee in all thy ways.
and to keep means to protect us in all our ways,
They shall bear thee up in their hands,
Yep.
lest thou dash thy foot against a stone.
See, they're protecting you that you don't injure yourself, man. This one good hurt. Hey, goodbye, give me Matthew chapter 24 and 30. Keep on reading.
I don't know what.
Just keep reading.
They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon. Shalt thou trample under feet.
See, so what is the spiritual power, man?
Because
the young
he,
lion is a powerful lion, man.
because he set his love upon me, therefore I will deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name.
See, because you have known his name. See the importance of the name of the Lord Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, man. We need to know the name because this is showing our true allegiance to them. Because think about it, man. In the ancient times when it was coming from a king, right? You can say like, yeah, I'm from a king. From which king? Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
From the king Yahushua. They're like, oh, okay. I'm coming from King David, man. I'm from King David. You know the king of Israel? Then like, oh, okay.
He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation.
Exactly, man. That's the thing, man. It goes up. Yeah, man. You know, with long life. Hey, we're gonna get salvation of the Lord, man. Why? Because you know the Lord. Go to Matthew Bible Shop.
Matthew 24:30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn.
See, so the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. Hey, these are the chariots, man. This is the return of the Lord with his army, man.
And they shall see the Son of Man coming into the clouds of heaven.
Into the
How in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory.
Yeah, from great glory. So they're gonna see the Yahushua to return with the armies. And they're finally give them Revelation chapter 11. Keep on reading. Give them Revelation chapter 19 and start at verse 11. Read down.
And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of the heaven to the other.
See, so the elect gonna be delivered by the angels, and where the angel is, there's a chariot, according to Ezekiel chapter 1. So now we're gonna be delivered by the chariots. So the angel's gonna be there delivering us. And this is the deliverance we're waiting for, man. Can you give me Isaiah 28 and verse 21 real quick? And read that before the brother read that because it's a strange act. You know, whoever got it first, read it. You can get yours.
Revelation 19 and 11. Well, hold on.
You got the Isaiah 28, verse 21?
Isaiah 28.
The strange act.
21.
Yeah. And goodbye, give me Isaiah 31 5.
Isaiah 28 and 21. For Yahweh shall rise up as in Mount Perizim. He shall be worth as in the valley of Gibeon, that he may do his work, his strange work, and bring to pass his act, his strange act.
And this deliverance for the churches, man. This is the return of the Lord Yahweh Shai to church, delivering us, and then also destroying these people, but actually really delivering us, man. That's a strange act because it's gonna be something that's never seen on this planet Earth, man. Being beamed up by chariots, the people seeing the chariots in the sky, the people bugging the fuck out. No, you see people beamed up, like in the Foot Locker commercial, man. There was like with these shoes on, they got beamed up, man.
Time to go home.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's the spirit, man. Because we're about to go enter into our house. We're gonna be about to enter into our kingdom, man. Into the the latter house, which is gonna be greater than the former house, man. Like it says in Haggai. Can you get me to that too? Haggai 2:9. Read that, Babu Shah. Which, yeah.
As birds flying, so will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem.
See, as birds flying, man.
Defending also,
Yeah.
he will deliver it.
See,
And
so
passing over, he will preserve it.
exactly, so the Lord gonna deliver us to the chariots. And when it says like eagles mounted flying, it means like in wolf formation, man. Like you see, when the birds migrate to another place, they have like, they have like a certain what,
Flying bee.
yeah, like a flying bee. They have certain formations, man. You know, which is basically like a wolf formation, man. They're flying around, in order, man. Just the same thing how the church is gonna come back and deliver us, man. They're gonna come masses, man. Like El Pastor said, they're gonna cover the globe, man. Come on, man. Yeah, man. Read the Revelation 19, and then we can read the Haggai at the end. Read this.
Revelation 19 and 11.
Yeah.
And I saw heaven opened, and behold, a wild horse. And he that sat, I mean, I said white, but maybe it sounded wrong.
Yeah.
White horse, and he that sat upon him was called faithful and true.
And who's the outside? The white horse represent the chariot, man. The vehicle of the Lord.
And in righteousness he doeth judge and make war.
So Yahushua coming back to conquer this world, man. That's why when you go down and read it, keep on going, it says he's the Lord of Lords, King of Kings. He has many crowns upon his head. Why? Because he's gonna conquer all these kingdoms, man. Keep on reading.
His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns.
See on his head with many crowns. Why? Because he's the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. So correct. Like I said, it's like it.
And he had a name written that no man knew, but he himself.
Keep on reading.
And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood.
See, vested in blood. Why? What does this represent? This represents that the elect gonna come down,
Slot.
to slaughter, man, and they're gonna be decked in blood. He himself won't be decked in blood, man. But the elect. Can we read it?
And his name is called the Word of God. And their armies which were in heaven
See the armies of which are in heaven,
followed him upon white horses.
See, so the angels gonna follow him on white horses, man. The other terrorists, man, are gonna come because she's gonna come with the great fathership. They can read in 2 Ezra 13 chapter, man.
Clothed in fine linen, white and clean.
Which represents righteousness, man. So they're gonna come back with great armies, man. They're gonna come back with the great armies of heaven, man. And this is what we're gonna witness, man. Right? Through the swim of Yahweh, you're gonna come back in righteousness, basically to judge and make war, man, in righteousness, man. It's gonna be all according to the will of the Lord, man. This is what we're about to enter into. This is what we're about to see. So, our time is to be hot, man. Go back in Revelation 3 and 15 real quick. Our things to be on fire for Yahweh right now, man. This is what we should be. We should be a flame, man. That can't be contained. You know what I'm saying? That's what we should be.
I know their works, that thou art neither cold nor hot.
And this is Yahushua speaking to the churches, man.
Why would thou wert cold or hot?
See, so Yahushua would word that to be better that you be cold or hot.
So then, because thou art warm, neither cold nor hot, I will spew out of my mouth.
Exactly. So because it's like you go to a restaurant, right? And you say, for example, you want a hot tea. You get a cold tea. Like, what is this? Same thing like you want a cold drink, but I give you a hot drink. Like, what is this? You have to decide what you want to be. You either want to be hot or cold. Don't be lukewarm. You're either 100% in this thing or 100% out of this thing, man. There's no time for bullshit, man. There's no time for bullshit, So give me the Haggai. And then if you want, we can close out.
This is Haggai chapter 2 verse.
I think the point is 8, where it says the glory of the former house.
Sounds 2 and 9.
2 and 9? Yeah, this episode, you have to go off the app again. And then go.
Haggai chapter 2 and verse 9. The glory of this latter house shall be greater than the former, saith Yahweh
Yep.
of hosts. And in this place will I give peace,
Yeah.
saith the Lord of hosts, Yahweh.
See, so this is the kingdom, man. The kingdom of heaven going to be greater than everything before, man. You know, and also the nation of Israel going to be greater than everything before, man. You know, it's going to be seen like nothing ever before, man. To spring forth your blessing, and you see, hey, the police is going rampant right now, man.
Really running around.
They're really going crazy, man. Church for these people, man. Hey, all praise to your blessing outside, man. Because it's time that we're living for.
Yeah.
Hey, let's close over with that. Give me real quick 1 second. That's the 15th chapter, and start at the 14th verse. Read down. You know. Because this is what you're seeing real quick. The people are, you know, going against the government. 15 and verse 14. Start at verse 14. Because the people are going against the government, man. You know, and you see the people are going crazy, man. Even on their freaking Christmas day, man.
Verse 15 to 14.
Uh-huh.
Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
So destruction unto the world and them that dwell in. Like we went into, when destruction is about to come, man.
For the sword and their destruction draweth near nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands.
And this is what we're about to witness, man. Civil war, man. We're gonna have civil war, man. People are gonna fight against each other, you know, for the lack of bread, you know, and because they have different views also, man. You read it?
For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another.
Yep.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
See, so they do what the fuck they want. That's what you see right now, because they're not allowed to protest in that manner. They're only allowed to be 10 people, and only if you're vaccinated, man. If you're unvaccinated, you're not allowed to do that. And the other point is also that when you go into a sedition, but when you go into a sedition, it goes into concentrated uproar or attempt to overthrow the civil authority, you know. And this is what we're doing, because when you also go into sedition, it means to provoke that, to provoke the uproar. And this is what we're doing toward the prophecies, man. To speaking this truth, and the people getting, you know, the spirit comes upon these people, and they're doing these things, man, because the prophecy are coming to pass, man. Yeah, you can read till verse 19.
Man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
This is what we're about to see also really hard again, man. They're gonna come.
Saw parts of it.
We saw parts, yeah, last year, but they're gonna come with that again. They're gonna be like, yeah, man, you know, you're only allowed to travel like 10 kilometers only to your workplace. And they're gonna go even worse than that, man. You're only allowed to stay in your city, man. You want to read it?
For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled.
Yep.
The houses shall be destroyed.
Yep.
And men shall be afraid.
Yeah, man, that's what we're about to see, man. Really chaos, man. You want to read it?
The man shall have no pity upon his neighbor,
Yep.
but shall destroy their houses with the sword
Yeah, man.
and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Yeah. And this is what we're about to witness, man. This martial law is gonna kick in your doors, man, kick out of your house, man. And this is what we see. We're gonna see chaos and brutality, really beyond normality, man.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, man. Ich nehme erst noch als question. Haben Sie eine Frage?
Hallo.
Hallo. Ja, ist gut. Ja, genau. Ja, genau, auf YouTube machen wir es. Wenn Sie eine Frage haben, können Sie einfach eine Frage.
Habt ihr gerade gestoppt?
Nee, wir nehmen uns immer noch weiter auf. Aber es ist nur uns. Ihre Stimme will da draußen sein, genau.
Habt ihr Flyer oder irgendwas zu verteilen?
Nee, gerade leider nicht.
Es geht hier jetzt um die Corona-Sache.
Nein, es geht um die Bibel. Weil das alles, was gerade hier passiert, ist eine Bibel prophezeit, ja.
Ja, der hat die Christ, ja.
6
mal 3 rechnet, 1990. So alt müsste er jetzt sein, der ist
Nein, der Antichrist ist ein Spirit.
24 Jahre oder wie?
Nein. Das spricht nicht in der Bibel, aber ja. Genau. Also haben Sie keine Frage?
Weißt du schon ziemlich viel über
Okay. Dann ist gut.
anderen orthodoxen Propheten aus Griechenland.
Okay.
Was seid ihr für Erlebnisse?
Hebräische Israeliten sind wir.
Wie?
Hebräische Israeliten.
Hebräisch.
Genau.
Also
Also,
ursprünglich.
ja.
Und Christen, oder?
Genau. Ja, wir glauben an an sogenannten Jesus Christus, genau. Das tun wir. Genau. Ja. Okay, das ist
Ja, ich wollte euch nicht stören.
alles gut. Alles gut.
Aber wie ist es? Also auf gar keinen Fall sich impfen lassen. Ja?
Ja, also, ja, wir sind gegen die Impfung auf jeden Fall.
Nach 7 Impfungen stirbt man, oder wie?
Nee, wissen wir nicht. Also, man kann uns durch eine schon stellen, sieht man ja. Das wissen wir nicht. Aber der Punkt ist einfach nur, man muss glauben den Herrn nach. Das ist der Punkt. Weil diese Impfung, weil man hat ein Immunsystem, was hat man das? Die Heilung und die Krankheit kommt von dem Herrn. Aber ja, das soll das Ding. Ja. Genau. Ja.
Okay, so yeah.
Let's just
How about this lesson is edifying. Again, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
double honors again to the elders and apostles of Great Wisdom and taught us this truth. Peace and blessings to the hopefully elect, 144,000 men pushing the truth and wholehearted sincerity across the four winds. Again, we did GMS Germany camp. Through Spring Power, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Yahweh B'Tselem, the edifying camp. The next time, Shalom.
Wabrakta,
Wabrakatan.
Wabrakta.
Shalom. And we're